up, you fools? Matt, ES United, and Sean, of course.
Hi.
It's your favorite Eurovision channel. It's here. It's here. We're just like an hour away.
I know.
An hour from the 2018 Eurovision Song Contest, the grand finale.
It's nearly over.
I know.
Nearly over.
2 weeks have flew by so fast. 26 songs will battle it out. There can only be one winner. They're all winners, right?
Yeah.
Just one can take
Most
home
of
the
them,
trophy.
yeah.
There's only one who can take the trophy home. But we've been waiting for this for so long, and now it's here, and now it's going to be over in like a blink of an eye.
I know.
So everyone's leaving tonight. It's going to be crazy. This is obviously, as you can expect, the busiest press center has ever been. I came in actually fairly early today to grab and snag a really good table. We want to be in the center where the action is at and just soak in the excitement. It's always the best part of Eurovision to me. And
You can always feel it in the room when you're on the final day.
Yes.
of Eurovision, you can feel the excitement and the electricity in the room.
Yes,
It's palpable.
and there's different things because then there's one group from this country and that group from that country, you know, and then there are the people who don't care. We know they're from no country. I mean, they're from some country that's irrelevant, but not irrelevant. But you know what I mean. They're not represented at Eurovision. So yes, we are about an hour away. We're just going to talk for a few minutes to you guys and just share our last thoughts, you know, because after tonight it's over, at least the 2018 season. But don't fear, we're not going away. People are talking about, we're going to miss you so much. Unless you leave, you don't have to miss us because we'll be around all year. Now, we're going to have daily live streams? No, but they're not going to go away completely. In addition to that, what's that? So then we're also going to be doing videos. We're going to do all these other things. So it's going to be fun. 2019 is coming around. Don't worry about it. So I see some of our regulars are here and some other ones. Alice Wonder. Don't forget the press center reaction to the results.
We won't, don't worry.
We won't. We're already on it. We're already putting signs so nobody's moving our stuff.
Yeah.
Where's this? It's already put in position?
No, not yet, but we will do.
Okay, yeah, we've got time. So we'll just kind of, what are your expectations for tonight? I mean, anything like crazy?
It's going to be a fantastic show. I know that for certain. It's going to be a really competitive, upbeat show. As you can see on the website, we've already made our predictions, and I think you can see from everyone's predictions that it's really difficult to call this year. There's so much variance this year compared to previous years of our predictions and what we think will happen.
It's very interesting just to add to that, because we all did our individual rankings, and then we had the combined one, which is then the official ES United one.
Yeah.
I don't even like the combined one as much as I want to, because one example is the Israel one.
Yeah.
Nobody actually, in our predictions, put Israel in their top two. I mean, prediction-wise, yet she is in second place
just
right
the way
now.
the cookie crumbles is how you average it out.
Exactly, and then people are like, well, why don't you have any ballads? Because they cancel each other out, because some people think Germany's going to be the big ballad of the year, then somebody thinks it's Lithuania, and then somebody thinks France, you know. So
and then they all get put together.
They all got put together, and then all kind of lumped together between like 10th and 14th place.
Yeah.
But you know, one of them at least, and possibly two, will actually go up really, really high. Last minute of a country that could win out from nowhere. Well, it is
San Marino.
San Marino is coming out of nowhere.
Wild card.
No, I think
We kept that secret in the live streams, didn't we? San Marino's wild card.
I was not quite as confident as you were, but if I had to pick a country, I would go with yours, Hungary.
Oh, I was going to say, not the UK.
No, your prediction. Hungary could be the one that could potentially come out of nowhere.
I have a gut feeling about Hungary. I think it's going to be a very good night for them.
It's going to be a really good night. Yeah. I completely agree. Yeah. That there, as we pointed out, they were invited to a specific metal festival after they were qualifying, like they performed. Yeah. And they are pushing AWS big time. For metal fans to vote for them and support them.
I think a lot of metal websites probably are as well. So they're kind of like a call to arms to, change something at Eurovision again. Because it's been a little bit of a while until something like this won.
Yeah, absolutely. Mika says, where are you heading to tomorrow? You are going to spend another day in Lisbon, right?
Yeah, I am indeed. So lie in, because I need it, and then I need to change accommodation for one night, and then I just get to spend another day in Lisbon, just relax. Yeah, go to do a little bit more sightseeing, and
I'm leaving tomorrow fairly early, like at 11 a.m. and flying to Barcelona, spending one night there, and then I'm
Oh,
flying
you're
back
not
to...
going all the way back to America?
No, I'm spending one
that's
night
good
in
then.
Barcelona, but I still have to kind of deal with the whole everyone is at the airport kind of thing, you know. But hey, they have cheap flights from Barcelona to LA, like $200.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. That's really good. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
screw it. I'm going to spend another night there.
Yeah. Why not? Well, you enjoyed it on the way here, so.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I love it. I skipped the German pre-show to watch your stream. Thank you for the... Well, that's the biggest compliment we can ask for. Although I'm
skipping the professional outlet.
I'm German as well, so I guess you're not skipping it completely, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the Germans. You need to tell me, how excited are Germans right now about Eurovision as far as their odds are concerned? It's been a few years since Germany was a little higher in the betting odds, and people are probably a little bit more united or supportive of our entry.
It's been a few years since they weren't facing the bottom of the table.
I know.
The prospect of finishing,
Yes,
towards the bottom. I think, I put Germany about 8th in my prediction.
So
and
did
I
I.
didn't expect to put it that high, but it could be, it could do a lot better than people think. I know it's higher in the odds now, but it's one of those where, the odds still mean it won't win, but who knows?
I had it always like around 8th place, not because it's Germany, because I think I'm more harsh on my own home country than others.
Oh, yeah.
But I just felt looking at the song, not just even my own personal taste, but it just really feels as there is an appeal. I know you always talk the Ed Sheeran style that people will really appreciate, that I think will connect with people outside the Eurovision base, if you will. So that's why I feel like this will be probably going to go big. The staging looks good. It just feels like something that could go, not win, as some people suggest, but I think go really high, or higher than a lot of people anticipate. Denmark is now the second most downloaded on iTunes. Is that another one that could come from out of nowhere? I did not know that. It's interesting though if it was the second.
How many people use iTunes these days though? Is it not all Spotify and?
It depends on what country. I think
it
really depends on what country you're from. I guess you know what I mean. People use it a lot in the United States, but they also use Spotify and all of that stuff. So, but I cannot say how accurate that is. But it would be a nice thing to compare it. How many people listen? Because I don't use Spotify, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how many people, does it differ from Spotify to iTunes if you can do a comparison? Denmark climbed a little bit in the odds, but it's not a super fan favorite.
If you look at this is iTunes. So if you look at iTunes, Fuego's doing better than anyone.
Yes.
But Fuego is actually in the top 40 in 9 countries.
Really?
Already, yeah. Greece, Cyprus is number 1, and then it's number 9 in Spain, and you've got Ireland, Norway, Portugal, Austria, Netherlands, and Sweden, where it's in the top 40. It's in the top 100 in the UK.
And Benjamin in Gross, Sweden is doing really well too.
Yeah.
Then,
Netta's doing well.
But to be fair, we always need to look at what countries we're talking about, because Sweden is very popular in the Scandinavian countries, Denmark, Norway, Finland.
So you want to look at Armenia, Netherlands, Poland. So it's doing well in a couple of countries.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think Fuego's the winner there. If we have a look at YouTube.
Keep in mind, not every song that does well at Eurovision is chart-friendly. Salvador's song was not a chart-friendly song per se, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So neither was Jamala. So they can still do well. That just only tells one part of the story, do you know what I mean? So I don't care what happens to my country, Slovenia. We're in the final after 3 years. Can't ask for more, especially after running order was revealed. Except Felinio. I think I'm thrilled that Slovenia is through. I think the entire team was really rooting for it after that fun performance. Yeah. And just Slovenia not missing it out a few times already. So I was very happy when it qualified. Yeah. And it deserved it, in my opinion. It's kind of cool when they waited so long to be announced. Slovenia was the 9th song to be announced, I think. So Sweden has almost 15 million views on Spotify, or saying. I think it's the most successful one on there. But then again, what countries, I think may differ, what... Do they break it out by country, Spotify, or is it just really overall?
They do, yeah, and it gives you an actual readout of how many people are listening to it. So if I just get this to load...
Oh, it's just really slow?
Okay. So for example, Fuego, it's number 1 in Greece on Spotify. It's had 10,000 plays. 2,000 in Estonia, 2,000 in Lithuania.
I mean, it's not that much, so I thought...
3,000 in Iceland's not bad.
Yeah, for Iceland in particular. Yeah.
45,000 in Sweden, 57,000 in Spain, 1,300 in Israel, nearly 20,000 in Norway. So Yeah, it's getting played in a lot of places.
Yeah. Okay, so Glover's Fans TV is asking Sean, where do you think the UK will finish?
Last.
I put last as well.
Unfortunately, just
Only because not because I don't think it's the worst song.
I just think that
It's just it's like
the
it has number one too much competition, and whether or not it's fair, but it is a direct qualifier, so it never had to kind of stand the test to see if it's popular enough.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people will watch Eurovision only at the final anyway, so I don't really buy too much into.
No. But the point is
because the same can be said about Germany, but we know Germany's going to do better.
Right, but at just one point we don't have that kind of because when you know the semi-finalists made it through, it's less likely for them to come last.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened in a while, like at least 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. There's usually a Big Five / host country that finishes last.
Yeah.
So out of the ones that I'm looking at, I think that UK just has the least chance of avoiding it. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. But there could be a thing where one of the ones that just squeezed through.
I mean, I would say in my prediction, the ones that could threaten it, Austria, Serbia, maybe, but I think Serbia will probably have enough support.
Yeah, Serbia will not
against
finish last. I put it way too low in my ranking as well.
Maybe if the juries don't go for Spain, maybe there's a potential there, because it does kind of get drowned out.
I'm really
in that
worried
final.
about the televote when it comes to Spain, but I'm a little bit more optimistic for the juries, as you pointed out. But once again, there are so many other songs that are so jury-friendly.
Yeah.
Whether it's Germany or Lithuania, Ireland potentially, right? One of them will lose out. Yeah. At least.
Well, they have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you think Ireland will get a lot of political votes with the gay dancers? Do you have an answer, or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Well, I think both. I think there will be some people like, oh, yay, that's so cool, let's vote for it. But I also think it'll also have a little bit of a backlash in certain countries as well, especially with some more conservative jurors.
Yeah.
And it can help and it can hurt, I think. So maybe a wash.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't vote against the song in the televoting anyway.
Yes.
So I think as far as the televote goes, it'll have enough support. But well, I think there's enough juries that will support it as well. I don't think Ireland are going to do too badly this year. So.
No, I don't think so either. No. But then we said something, Conchita has a similar kind of situation where there were people who just voted against her. I don't think the televote will matter as much, but in the jury, certain juries did vote against her for, certain reasons. And that will happen to Ireland
then,
as well.
You get surprises, like Georgia gave 8 points overall to Conchita that
Televote,
year.
though, was 100% televote. Georgia, the jury was disqualified.
Right, okay. Well, there you go. Even in those countries, the televote.
That's what I'm saying. The
help
televote, I'm less concerned about.
Yeah.
But certain jurors, unfortunately, have issues with that. So he will lose some of those votes.
Yeah.
But again, Conchita had the same issue, and she just nailed it. So that's basically what it is. Do you think that televoting allies could take away the win from Cyprus? Televoting allies for whom? I'm not sure exactly who would be the televote allies. I don't think so, because everyone has some allies, and Cyprus has certainly allies. So I
pick up all of the Greek diaspora vote.
Yeah, Bulgaria, Greece, and
Albanians will probably vote for as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about Cyprus in the televote. I think
No.
they're going to be okay there.
German reactions, and Vivian, some are really happy, the others don't know who is our candidate. ESC has a hype, but as we didn't succeed the last years, people stopped caring. That's such a normal thing, I guess, for so many of the bigger countries in particular. They get all like, oh, we don't do well, because, Lena's victory was 30 years ago. At least that's how they make it sound like,
It feels like it.
It does. But it's been 8 years.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Time flies. Okay, who else? Who do you think Cyprus will give 12 points to after Greece is not in the final? Still Greece.
They'll find a way.
They'll find a way to give Greece 12 points. No, I don't know. It could be Albania. What do you think? Bulgaria?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Israel. Is there any tension between those two? I'm not too sure.
I know, but maybe they think as a competition. Televoters don't think this through as much now. Thankfully.
I don't know. It could go anywhere.
It could go anywhere.
It could be like the UK.
I'll just give an answer. I'll say Albania, just to give you an answer. So something Greece not being in the final is definitely going to help Cyprus.
Oh, of course.
I think so too. But just to add another one, also having almost no ex-Soviet countries in this particular year is going to help Moldova, because that's going to be a big...
And they've already got the Russian vote anyway.
They got the Russian vote.
Yeah.
And then the Russian vote includes often like countries like Belarus.
Yeah.
So I think they can expect some points from Armenia, Azerbaijan,
And not to forget that Western
Romania.
Europe will vote for it as well.
Yeah, I'm not just saying, but
it's a fun song.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. I'm not
It's
just
like
saying
that kind of perfect storm with Moldova. That's
Yes.
why I'm thinking it could do similar to last year.
Yes, well, that's why a lot of people, we posted our team predictions earlier, and people were like calling us Moldova third. It also just happened to be ending up third because of the ranking overall. But most people were fairly confident it's going to be in the top 10 because of just almost the perfect storm for them. Yeah,
And the juries aren't going to crucify it, I don't think. I think they're going to appreciate it.
Certainly, they may have put it in the top 3,
it.
but they couldn't put it like similar to what happened last year.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like deja vu. I feel like a deja vu is coming our way.
Except we're better prepared for it this year.
Yes, Erica Jones said, do you think that Russia will try and get revenge for not going to the final? For example, will they give 12 points to the worst singer? Maybe the juries, but...
If they're going to give it to the
worst
the
singer,
song that's
they're
going to
give it
finish
themselves?
last.
No.
Throw the bottle.
I know, right? Now,
Well, if they're going to give it to the song that's got the least chances, then I'm looking forward to Russia's 12 points.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it'd be good, yeah. It'd be a big moment. For
I
them.
know. I don't think... I mean, the juries could be a little bit merp about it, but the
The
televoters...
televoters are just going to vote for what they like.
Yes. With some, probably friendly voting kind of thing going on, I get that. But for the most part, I think they're just going to vote, okay, let's vote for the black one. I don't think it's going to happen. No. Says Serbia could do a Hungary 2017 because the ethnic yet modern vibe if this year wasn't this competitive. Could be. I'm trying to think. Hungary was slightly more popular though, like initially. That doesn't mean everything, right?
Yeah.
But it had a little bit more of a hype around it, at least.
I don't think it will do the same thing because, like you say, it's just a competitive year. But
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I put Serbia quite low down on prediction because I just think it's one of those songs that's just going to get drowned out, and I feel like even in Slavic countries, I know it'll probably do okay in the televote there, but is it
Yes.
gonna? Is there not going to be the majority of people would go for like songs that they enjoyed more, like
Yes.
more upbeat songs, for example, bigger shows.
Yes.
Who knows? I don't think it would do anywhere near the same kind of result, but mid-table is not out of the question.
Absolutely. Bulgarian TV said they will be happy Cyprus to win because the song is Bulgaria 2016 entry. I saw that before, that people saying Cyprus sounds like Polish song from 2016. Yeah, I don't get it either.
It really doesn't.
I don't get
They're
it.
both
I don't know
upbeat
where
party
there's a
songs, and
comparison
that's where it ends. Strange, yeah, but okay.
Sean says, hello guys, what's up Sean?
Hi.
Good to see you on the very last day here as well. Sean here just wanted to get a few more comments with you before we all break up for another year. I know, we need some time off, I need time to myself and think it through.
We're going on a break.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to see what's out there. Not winning is very fine, hosting is very expensive. All that matters is that Eurovision brings people from all countries together, like we all talk together. That's just the best attitude to have when you watch it. Absolutely, we think differently. But hear us out loud. We go to these countries. I want to see different places. So for selfish reasons, I want to go to cheap, fun places that are warm.
Cheap and hot.
Cheap and hot,
Cheap
good food,
and hot.
but cheap and hot is usually what we like. But I get what you're saying.
That's
yes.
my mantra in life. Anyway,
This is a
moving
family-friendly chat.
Moving on. Putting
Okay.
both of you on the spot, where do you think Ireland will finish? From Robert McDonnell. Sorry,
Okay.
Robert McDonnell.
I think I put Ireland, I have to remember, in 8th or 9th place.
I think I put 15.
I put 8th or 9th place. I think Ireland's going to do really well. I don't know it's going to be 3rd like the betting odds predict, but I think it'll go more... Yeah, it's going to go better than a lot of people anticipate, because also, great running order. I think the fact that they're like almost only upbeat songs in the second half, this will be like...
I mean, down tempo.
What did I say?
Upbeat.
Oh yeah, yeah, sorry.
And it does actually, well, it works quite welcoming between Netherlands and Cyprus.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the camera real quick, only because I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's Krista Bjorkman doing an interview. It's hard to see where the monitor's at. That's Krista Bjorkman. So you can see we're surrounded by Eurovision royalty.
Yeah, and we are Eurovision royalty ourselves, so...
Well, we're working on it.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. I'm gonna miss you all. Thanks again for the live stream. See you all next year. Thank you again. We'll be back though for a quick post chat. If you're around, if not, then it's fine. It'll be archived.
Yeah, and you've got to remember the videos don't go anywhere. So make sure you like and subscribe and yada yada blah blah. Shameless promotion, but yeah, we'll be back. 2019 is just around the corner.
Exactly.
Believe it or not.
Eurovision never ends. No. Plus, hoping that the Asiavision thing is going to come to fruition.
Hopefully we can do something there.
That'll be October.
Yeah.
We'll do that as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you're interested in Junior Vision, we'll do coverage as well. So there will be. No, Matt, in your video you didn't predict them top 10 finals and you were surprised they qualified for finals. Hidalgo, no. What you saw in the video was the team overall on our website at esunited.com. I'm pretty sure I put it in the top 10. But that what you're looking is the team overall. That wasn't just me.
Yeah.
So that is the difference. And it's on our website.
Yeah, he just blames us for everything. So.
Yeah. And as far as like, yes, I was surprised it was it's qualified. Not because I didn't think I liked it. I think it's a great song. I just didn't think that people would go for it. Clearly, people did go for it. So there is something to it. The draw is fantastic. Things are lining up for Ireland. Absolutely.
Imagine they got their 8th win tonight. It'd be so unexpected.
That would be so unexpected.
Sweden would be fuming.
While Ireland would be a little colder and not as cheap, I think. It would be still a great place to go to because I always wanted to go. And I love Irish.
It's not really that exciting for me, but yeah.
Yeah, for you it's not.
It's basically just like a version of the UK where it's a bit more expensive and everyone speaks funny, but you know.
It's more expensive than the UK.
Dublin is, yeah. Dublin's quite expensive. Dublin's like Amsterdam, London prices. Like a step below Oslo, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Everything's a step below Oslo though.
Well, yeah. But this is one step below Oslo, not like 3 or 4 or a million like Kiev was.
So, 40 minutes left until the show starts, so we're going to chat for a few more minutes. Let me show you around again just a little bit in the press center. I'm almost knocked the camera over. I mean, I can't really move it too far because it's, it's like connected to my laptop. But
you can see Billy. He hasn't got a
that's
face.
Billy. That's Billy in the corner. These losers took all the table. They're not losers. They they just were there first. So as you can see, there's Sean. And there are a bunch of people coming in, walking around. You see those doors? That's where we were sitting the past few days. But we came over here because it's colder. There's actually some fresh breeze coming in here. And other than that, it's just more busy here. It's more fun, more energetic. And that's what you want to have the last day. Anyway. Especially since we're going to record the reaction of the entire...
yeah, exactly.
Not arena, what you call it? Press center. Okay, sounds like thank you. It's quite off topic at the moment, but what do you think of Wales and France returning?
France is returning.
Debuting, and France is returning too.
I didn't know that. When did that? Was that only just announced?
I don't know.
Interesting. I like the fact that Wales.
Billy, sorry.
Yeah, it opens a can of worms, I think, with Wales because then obviously. You know, what happens if ITV and the UK decide to come back? Well,
yes.
Do they just kick out Wales and then say, well, you've got an entry here? Or it's a strange one, and then it worries me about what happens with Eurovision, you know, because Wales will go, well, if we're in the junior version, why can we not push to join Eurovision?
It seems a little inconsistent there. I know it's not quite Eurovision, a little because we have... The EBU are strict with their rules when it comes to those. I mean, we had several years ago Canada taking part in one of the other contests. And some other random
stricter
countries.
with the Eurovision.
Yes.
Because
that's the contest.
So much
the
bigger.
Other ones are, yes.
There's so much more at stake as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, France return, and that's, you know, I'm happy if that's the case because, you know, personally during the Eurovision, it's not something I watch. It's not something I'm majorly interested in. But you know, I'm happy for it to, if it does well, and you know, France. If it gets people more interested in Eurovision in France, then it can only be a good thing. So hopefully it'll promote the main contest a little bit more as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I believe that Sweden won't actually do good this year. The song is very typical and basically boring. The only good thing is the staging. What do you guys think?
Yeah, without the staging, it wouldn't do anywhere near as well.
No, it was just standing, yeah. But is it? I mean, it has though the song, the kind of music that's pretty. It's generic. I would agree with that. But it's the kind of music that's popular right now. It's like Justin Bieber kind of stuff. The people are drawn. It looks good, and the backup vocalists do a good job, you know, enriching the sound.
Yeah.
So it seems like it just screams success to me. I'm actually.
It won't win.
I hope so. Not that but it's just
win,
I don't want to go back to Sweden just yet. And it would just it would be just a more like, okay, it's slightly generic winner, but then some people may make the same case with Cyprus, but I don't think it's as generic as Sweden.
It's a little bit different, Cyprus.
Cyprus has a little bit more ethnic, kind of more fun sound to it. Oh, stuff is happening here. I'm going to check that out.
I can't work out who it is. Okay, so I'll take over the chat for a little bit. This year has been full of very good songs. I have 29 out of 43 on my playlist. How many do you have? I've probably got a playlist of all of them, to be honest, but I've made one that's got national final entries on it as well. So I've got about 60 songs from this year that I really enjoy. So that's what I do. How come it's so much busier there in the press centre right now? Well, Francois, I don't know if you've noticed, but it is the Eurovision final tonight. So it's always interesting every year because it seems that people turn up literally just for the last day and appear as press for the last day, just to cover everything. So that's why it does get busier, and it does that during the week. So what was happening over there?
Nothing. It was just Germany doing a sound check, like in German television, NDR. They were just doing some checking, some recording there. There was nobody important there that we care about. This year has been full of very good songs. I have 29 out of 43 on my Oh, you did. Sorry, I'm so late.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram? I have one. I don't use it.
The website Instagram is @ESC United.
Oh, ours. I was thinking about
quite simple.
We need to get it back into because we haven't really paid attention to that.
I've tried to do a little bit here and there, but I think after the contest, we're the wrong time to do it, but we're going to start with it in a big way. So stay tuned to that.
As someone who is seen as a freak by their friends for their Eurovision obsession and whose husband is virtually tied to the sofa to watch with me tonight, thank you for the banter. Well, thank you, husband. I know I have friends and family who are always dragged to watch it. They enjoy it though, but my family friends are very supportive too. Though they actually genuinely want to know what's happening, what's happening. Yeah. I play them some oldies, some good, that kind of stuff. So they enjoy it as well. So that's what we're here for. We all are the Eurovision geeks, and we got to support one another.
Exactly.
Can you please tell me not to worry about Ukraine? The running order is stressing me so much. I think I said in previous videos.
I'm pretty sure Ukraine will finish at least around the top 10, if not in the top 10.
Yeah, so I predicted.
I wouldn't have anything to worry about.
The team overall said 9th place, and keep in mind, and now we keep saying that Ukraine 2014 finished in 6th place, and they ran first with a hamster wheel.
And I think, in terms of like ex-Soviet countries, there's only really Ukraine and Moldova, I think, isn't there? In the final,
I think so.
I can think of off the top of my head, and Estonia. So, there's going to be a bit more support there from all of the others.
They get a lot of support, whether it's from Armenia or Georgia or Belarus in particular.
Yeah, and then you add in diaspora and everything like that, and you'll be okay.
And that's just a head start. You are going to get more points. This song will be fair. It has a mainstream appeal to it. It's catchy. Yeah. A lot of little. I'm not going to be disrespectful. Teenage girls in particular will probably kind of like, oh, he's cute, he's different, he's edgy. Let's vote for him. It's the kind of he's
gothic.
He's Good morning from Austria. Good morning to you, Matthew Price. I hope
Australia.
What did I say again?
Austria.
God dang it. Okay, do you think Australia will do better with the jury vote or the audience vote? I think on this one, usually people say,
it's going to go down quite well.
Because people say, the juries always love Australia. No, I don't think. They just send jury-friendly songs. But this one went big, I know, with the fans. When I looked at the app, when she performed, it went like really purple or red purple, right? Yeah. People really liked it. Because she does have energy. The energy, and she's fun. I think it would be even better if the staging was more bright and she was a little less, a little bit more consistent vocally. But regardless of that, televoters are more forgiving anyway. So I think Australia will do fine. It feels like everybody forgets Czech Republic. I think they will do very well with the televote. What about you? You want to go first?
I worry a little bit about the Czech Republic because I feel like it is a good song and it's a good performance and people will enjoy it, but it's just with its draw and the nature of the song, I worry whether people are going to either forget it or it's just not going to stand out as much to people, or it's not going to be, you know, in the top 3 for a country's ranking, for example. So yeah,
Yes.
that's what I worry about with.
No, I agree
Czech
with you on
Republic.
that because Czech Republic is the first one of the second half to go, right? And the second half is full of more the upbeats, fun songs, and Czech Republic is one of them. Now, it still has a chance to stand out if that's the one that people will click with, because you never know which one will click, comes across best, you know? So that is why we're concerned a little about Czech Republic, but I'm not counting it out completely. Just listen to my gut right now, and I feel like this is a potential, you know, the forgotten one.
Yeah.
But also, in case you didn't watch the jury show, he is almost back to normal, it seems. He did a flip. I know
did a flip earlier,
He did
I
a
think,
flip
yeah.
off the stairs, so he's way more. He can't change the entire choreography anymore, right? But he's
Yeah.
definitely going a little bit more out.
Yeah.
So, hi guys, thank you for your hard work and enjoy the show. You too, ESC fan. Don't leave us yet, though. Did you know the news about France return? We just talked about the Junior Eurovision. I'm so happy because I'm French. Yes, we just found out a few minutes ago that France is back. It seems like there's maybe a new revived interest in the Junior because it was kind of like...
But they've still only got a limit. They said there's only 18 countries that
Oh,
can
that's the
take
max for
part.
that?
Yeah. Because they want to keep it as like a one show on Saturday afternoon. So
Well, they can still have 20 or something like that,
yeah, well, maybe.
though. They don't want to do over... I get it. I get it. I don't want Eurovision to end. I know that feeling well.
Yeah.
I miss your live shows way too much. Oh well, I'll definitely be joining the next year as well. Thank you, Edina.
Yeah.
Live shows are so much fun, but don't forget about videos as well. You will be entertained. You're not going to just not see us. So I don't want you to think we're going to be out for 2 weeks out of the year. I mean, no. In case you didn't know, I mean, no. Okay.
Saw something quite interesting. Matthew Faustini said, "How do you feel about this new YouGov poll? In a referendum on Britain's membership of the Eurovision Song Contest, which isn't really a thing anyway, how would you vote? Remain 44%, leave 56%.
56% would vote leave Eurovision Song
And
Contest?
I think that's quite interesting because I thought that the leave percentage would be much higher. Because obviously a lot of people are like, oh, why do we bother? We always come last. It's political, Brexit. We should leave. You know, or it costs us so much money. People don't educate themselves and realise that, you know, Eurovision to the BBC costs less than an episode of a primetime TV show.
Exactly. If 44% of British people would watch Eurovision, that would be a huge success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
It'd
not
be
that.
like, well, 25 getting on for 30 million. So, you know,
Yes.
yeah, why not?
Yeah. Hey guys, have you seen behind the scenes of the radio staging? I'm not a fan of the song, but
Yeah.
damn, hats off Moldova.
It's really impressive.
I tweeted about it earlier, actually. In case you don't know, my Twitter account is @MattESCUnited. Super duper easy. @ESCUnited. If you use Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we saw it. It looks impressive, huh? It's like this little thing. You don't even think about it. You know how it all goes into.
Yeah.
Miss one little door, and it's like.
Well, because they've all got latches on the doors as well, so you've got to remember which latch that you need to do. It's a very well choreographed piece, and to have that focus for 3 minutes takes a lot of.
Yes, and they're singing on top of it.
Yeah,
You know, it's not just
exactly.
doing that. So it's
and
very,
keeping
very,
a smile on their face.
Yep.
Or
Oh yeah,
trying
and
to
Act 2.
focus, yeah.
It's so much going on.
Yeah.
Do you think jury votes will be divided between France, Estonia, and Cyprus, or Israel will benefit from that? See, I'm not even sure if France and Estonia and Cyprus will get the jury votes. I think we'll have a surprise or like an unexpected, a non-fan favorite.
I'd see Germany doing quite well in the jury.
Yeah,
vote.
I think we may get a non-fan favorite jury winner. You know what I mean? And then that's my, not fear, but that the televoters will spread their votes among all the favorites, whether it's Israel, Cyprus, and some others. And then all of a sudden the jury favorite gets like a lot more points and then passes the rest of them.
I do have Twitter. It's the same as my Instagram, which I posted earlier in the chat.
Regards from Argentina. Well, regards from Lisbon right back at ya. Matt, can you please get a photo of Billy and Barbara before we leave there? We just tweeted one earlier, right?
We got a photo with Billy this morning. So.
A really good one. So make sure you check out our Twitter. ESC United is our handle.
Yeah.
Matthew Price says, awesome job, guys. I normally watch vlogs, but they are, okay, ESC United all the way. You can watch vlogs. They're great guys. So you can watch both. Take turns or whatever.
But we appreciate the support. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we totally do.
Yeah.
5 more hours and we will wonder what will we do with our lives. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
unfortunately, I have a job to go back to, so that will distract me for a little while at least.
Me too.
But till I get to next weekend, and then I'm like, what do I do?
I know,
Oh my God.
right? Maybe.
And there's no football. They're like my two things. And they both finish at the same time. I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the football finishes around now. Oh, God. Well, the World Cup's coming up, so that'll distract me a little
Yes,
bit. Yeah.
that is true.
It always comes around so quickly. We get post-Eurovision depression really hard, as you can imagine, because we live and breathe the contest all around the year. But
Yes.
especially in these 2 weeks where we come to the rehearsals, we are just literally get up, Eurovision, go to sleep, get up, Eurovision, go to sleep.
Yes.
But, you know, you just kind of, once you get through those first couple of weeks, I think you feel okay. And you
Yes.
start looking forward to next year, and, you know, there's plans being put into place already. I mean, Jon Olasand said earlier in the press conference the other day, the organisation for 2019 will begin tonight.
Yes.
He will literally go up to the winning broadcaster and say, congratulations, you've won Eurovision, can I have a word?
Yeah.
Basically.
No pressure.
Yeah. But we need to start talking about next year, and he'll do that. And,
Yes.
you know,
Matt,
and then we'll have all of that to go through.
that is true. Now, Matt, how was Barcelona, by the way? I love Barcelona. It is such a fun, almost party city with a great beach, and I just love the vibe of that city. It's such a livable city. I'm going back for one night. I'm not going to do that much, but just some good food, maybe some tapas.
I've never been, but I have been. Well, not as I don't remember. I was too young, so I'd love to go back.
I love it, and that is why I want Spain to win.
Yeah.
Because if they were hosted in Barcelona, that would be flipping awesome.
Yeah.
So we have a few more minutes. Ask questions. We're just really excited. I forgot about World Cup. Who goes to Russia? I won't. I never go to the World Cup. I'm not as. I like watching it on TV, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be watching it on TV.
I don't like the crowd feel at a soccer game / football game as much, because it's a little more, even more rowdy than Eurovision. That's a strong word. And it's not for me. But I love watching it.
Yeah. I'm going to the Benfica match tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Will the juries give Hungary points? Many are saying not, but I disagree. Sean, take it away.
I think the juries are going to give Hungary a lot more points than people would give the juries credit for. I think that they'll appreciate the originality of the song. I think they'll appreciate the energy in the performance.
Yes.
It will go well with the crowd, which will obviously impress them. And you know, these guys are genuine. This is what they do. This is what they love. They stay true to their roots. They stick with Hungarian. The emotion is there. The feeling is there.
Except for the key change.
Yeah, and obviously it's all mimed at Eurovision, but they play their own instruments. They make their own songs, and I think, you know, there are rock fans in these juries. It's not just like, you know, 5 Eurovision fans who get put on a jury and they go, oh, well, you know, I like Cyprus because, you know, she shakes her hips and that's nice.
Yeah, or like the old-fashioned ballad that people know. It's a little bit more diverse.
They're varied. There'll be older members, there'll be younger members, and there'll be people who are into rock and metal and people who will work in that field. Sharon Den Ardel from Within Temptations, like sort of the obvious choice there in the Dutch jury. But yeah, you know, there's no. We always predict songs and go, oh, this will do well on the televote, this will do well in the juries, but they do always surprise us.
Yeah.
And we always do give, you know, songs the benefit of the doubt when it comes to those 2 votes, because, you know, if the song's good, people will vote for it, no matter whether they're in a jury or if they're sat at home watching.
Yep. That sums it up. I have nothing else to add.
Yeah.
He nailed it. My favorite entry is Ukraine, but I didn't care for it a couple of weeks ago till I kept hearing it. Do you think a lot of the votes will be voting off of the first impression tonight? Yeah. Well, I mean, some people have seen the semifinals of their respective semifinal, and
but
they
not a massive amount compared to the finals. No.
So that's the thing. The first impression is so important, and growers are usually not what you want, right? I mean, at least not from a Eurovision perspective.
From a fan perspective,
Yes.
it helps.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's why people are saying, well, you know, this song didn't do so well in the charts yet, it still won well. I'm like, yeah, but charts sound always is not a fair measurement for Eurovision, because there are growers that maybe do better in the charts, and certain songs are just not chart friendly.
Yeah.
When mainstream charts, I should say. You know what I mean? Because if we would just want to have mainstream Billboard pop songs, then we wouldn't have the content that we love so much, because it gets really, really boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So we have what? It's 30. Oh my God, we got just a little bit over 20 minutes until the show starts. So we answering a few more questions and then we go offline so we can all get ready and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
There are people everywhere with cameras and it's like I didn't know where to look. I saw people taking pictures of us actually like talking to you guys. It's like
rule number one of watching Eurovision in the press centre is don't show your flag, don't celebrate your country's performance.
Yes.
Make no kind of emotion whatsoever towards any country, because as soon as you start supporting your country in here, you'll have about 50 cameras around you. It's insane.
And rule number 4.
And so some people will enjoy that, but personally for me, it's a bit uncomfortable. Really.
For me too. It seems a little bit. And I shouldn't be saying that. No, I'm not going to say.
Do you remember when we sat next to the Russians in 2016 and we were surrounded by cameras and we're just in the middle, just kind of.
We were just like,
I'm trying to watch
Some people
this.
were trying to stand on my chair. I'm like, can you not touch me? This is my leg. Don't stand on it. And then they're lost, and then they all ran off.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. Will you do a post show after the final ends? Yes, Inida. Yes. We will. If you subscribe to this channel, there's already a link out there. Look in your subscriptions. But yes, we will come out, just not for too long, because there's going to be a lot of noise and a press conference that will start, and the results of the juries will come out and televoters. I want to analyze that to the end, as much as possible.
You love your analysis.
I love statistics. I love it. Flavia says, I will miss you. Glad that I bumped into you when we was not that good. Okay. And thanks for answering my questions. I could donate you money, but the super chat isn't working. Sorry, Flavius. I know, but it's okay. It's okay. If you ever want to support us, you can always do it on Patreon. The link is down there. But even if you don't want to do that, this is for free. And Patreon will give you just special content for those particular subscribers.
But if you like our content, shameless promotion time again, but the best way that you can help us is spread the word, because obviously we do this for the love of the contest, but we also want as many people as possible to see our content. We want to talk to as many people as possible. We've had such a good year, but I know that we could get more people watching, and we really appreciate all of the support we've had. So if you think that we do good content, you like what we do, spread the word. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, God, tell your dog and your cat and whoever else you want, for all I care. Any way you can do that. You don't have to spend money on us. It's not about that, but we really appreciate it. So.
All right. Do you think there will be any withdrawing, returning, or debuting countries next year?
I've got my fingers crossed for Liechtenstein and Kazakhstan. I want those two.
Really?
Yeah.
No, like I'm against it.
I actually want Kazakhstan more than Liechtenstein, but I really want both. And obviously we don't want any withdrawals.
What is now? I'm trying to remember. So 20, I think 46 is the max now, because 20 in each semi.
Yeah.
And the, so
I want Turkey back as well, but that's not going to happen.
I want Slovakia back, Bosnia had. What happens if we reach the max?
I think they'll just expand it. It's money.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What does that give you? 20 songs in each semi? You could do 21 in each semi. That's not a problem.
That's not a problem, but they didn't want to have that many, songs not qualified, because it's going to be more hurt feelings.
You can't feasibly have like more than 48 countries really in Eurovision anyway, because there's just not that many countries in Europe that could do it. So.
I mean, I guess we cross that bridge when we get to it, right?
Sure, the EBU will, if they're at 46 and someone else wants to join, I'm sure they're not going to get rid of them.
Yes. Will you do a split results analysis video? Yes. That's all I will do probably tonight. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it is just analyzing the data. I will sit down. I'm the kind of nerd. I will probably look at the jury. I did that last year. I looked at the jury votes, even split up by age groups, by gender, Did the women like this better, the men like this better, that kind of stuff, I'm a total weirdo like that.
Yeah.
It's not actually. I just like, because there were very interesting tendencies actually. How the women voted against versus the men, and younger people going for this kind of music, age groups, all that stuff.
Depai, I watched one of your live streams last year and had to think about it so hard today. 1 year later, went onto YouTube and found you again. Glad you still do this thing. Well, we appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you subscribe, there it is again. Then you don't need to look for us next year, because we'll already be there, and obviously we'll be carrying it on through 2018, 2019. So you don't need to go anywhere at all. Can a non-European singer, not back group singer, represent one of the ESC countries? Just curious. Let's say a Chinese singer. Well, there was the rumour a couple of years ago that San Marino would be sending a Chinese duo. So yeah, you know, it can happen.
Yeah.
No reason not to. So yeah.
Yeah. It would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, well, it happened before with, you know, the UK when Australia couldn't enter, for example. So
absolutely.
We had an American last year. We've got Americans this year. No reason not to. So yeah.
There you go. Thank you guys. No, thank you back. 70 minutes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Wow. It's getting close.
I'm probably not going to pay attention to the performances as much because I've seen them like a gazillion times.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the results. You
It's
subscribed,
like-
never going to leave us again.
Yeah.
Yay. As we said, I know we keep I sound like a broken record. We'll do videos all throughout the year.
And also remember, if you subscribe to this channel, also subscribe to TV ESC United, which is our main channel. This is our live channel. Subscribe to both and then you won't miss a second of anything.
Yeah.
But this is where the live streams are, and then obviously all of our main content and our videos go onto that channel.
Yes. So just
you
type
make
in
sure
ESC
to-
United in the search box,
and you'll
it'll come
get
up.
2 accounts. You'll see them
Yes.
both. So
subscribe to them both. Do we need to subscribe to both channels, or can we stay with ESC United? I mean, our main channel will be ESC United.
Yeah.
We just don't know when we're going to switch back the live stream to the other one.
Yeah. We need to work that out, but yes.
Yes.
In the meantime, and as a backup, you know, make sure you subscribe to both. 'Cause
Yes.
then
You can
if we
always
do get any
unsubscribe if
technical-
needed.
And then
Yeah.
if we do get any technical difficulties in the future, for example, we hope not, but you know, we can use this channel as well
Yes.
if we need to. So it's always good to have a backup.
But I saw me, and they're going to move in front of the TV. That's when we're going to do that in 5 minutes as well, while we're already watching it. We just, you know, any other questions, let us know last minute. If Cyprus wins, I would love to meet you in person next year. Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Hello guys,
next
we
time.
need your predictions. Give us your top 3.
All right. Well, I'm thinking it's going to be in third place Moldova, in second place Estonia, and the winner is going to be Cyprus.
Really? Fuego?
Fuego. Yes, I think the betting odds are right. I just feel it. I'm just feeling it.
Okay, what about you? Give me your top 3.
I'm going to be a little bit outside of the box, and I'm going to say third place Moldova, second place Cyprus, unfortunately, and I would say first place Hungary. I just have a real feeling about it this year.
What? Number 1 what?
Hungary.
Ah,
Hungary, yeah. I think Eurovision's ready for rock again, and Europe. So yeah,
let's see.
yeah, exactly. But best of luck tonight. Yeah,
Thank you.
no problems. So yeah, that happened.
Right in your face. I was
Yeah,
like, whoa,
yeah,
okay.
bright
No
lights.
questions here. Is there any after party for Revealers after the grand final? Well, there's the after party at the Euro Club.
Yeah,
It's open probably late, usually the last night, right?
it's probably till 4 again, but
You
I'm
think
hoping
so?
they'd open it till later. Yeah, but we'll see.
You guys, you and a new favorite, evidently such lovely guys with genuine passion for. Thank you. I mean, you guys always give give us such nice compliments. It feels good. Compliments feels good, but we just do what we love.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to say. It's like always weird. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what do you say to that?
Yeah, it's like an Oscars speech. Oh my God!
I
was it?
know. I want to thank the Academy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
I'd like
no.
to thank my parents,
Yes.
all my
And
friends
keep in
and family,
mind-
all of them who believed in me over all these years.
Disclaimer, because people are like, we will say things that you may disagree with or don't like at some point. But we always try, because it always
Try and
comes
be
from a place of
balanced.
respect and love. Because we're human, sometimes we get snarky, sometimes we're being sarcastic, sometimes we're being silly. And then people get sometimes hurt by this certain comments,
Yeah.
you know, but it's not our intent. Sometimes we just, you know, like I did that one thing, was it yesterday or the day before when Norway was performing? And it was like, step 1, don't vote for it.
Yeah.
That's how you, and I was just being silly. And some people are like, what do you mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Step 2, still don't vote for it.
Yeah.
So stuff like that happens. We're humans. So, the Star TV wrote on the microphone, no, you're famous. Of course we're famous. Duh. We charge for autographs now.
Yeah,
Kidding. Nobody believes that.
yeah.
Quick last minute prediction, UK last, yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Not that I think it should, neither of us believe it should be in last place, it's
Yeah.
just, ugh. But I still think that the juries may save it. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know who would then be the last one. Must be a semi-finalist? I don't know.
It's an interesting one, isn't it?
It's
gonna
an
be
interesting one.
This could end up being anything. This result, it could be anywhere. Anyone could be.
Yeah.
It could just be all over the place. We could be completely wrong. We could be spot on.
Yeah.
We hope we're spot on, but you know.
Yeah, I would actually, if you still had the old system, like without the 2 split votes, like where they just combine the results,
Yeah.
I think that UK, I would be more confident not having the UK in last place. Because I would think an Ireland 2013 kind of situation could reoccur with some of the semi-finalists this year. But with the new system, it's going to be less likely for that to kind of be the case.
Exactly. Everything counts.
Yes,
so,
everything counts.
Israel and Norway.
Let's see. Thank you.
I love how a song decides where you go on holiday each year. That's a strange way of looking at it. I've never thought about it.
No, please. I feel bad sometimes because I'm like, oh, I really love this song, but I don't want to go back to Sweden yet, kind of thing, you know. Or I really don't like the multi-song this year, but I want to go there so badly. So it becomes almost like I'm not rooting for the song, but the country I want to visit next.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't want to go back to Sweden yet.
Yeah.
There's nothing against the country because they're fantastic at hosting. We had so much fun in Stockholm.
I'm just thinking, as much as fun as this is, I think we should probably start wrapping up soon because I know people will probably want to go
Right.
to their TVs. And
I was going to
enjoy,
wrap
so-
it up. Actually, it's actually 10 to the show, 10 minutes before the show. So this is our second to last live stream of this season, at least.
Yeah.
We'll be back after the show as soon as a winner is known. So if you're still around and you want to chat, if you're happy, come to us. If you're sad and you want to cry, we're here for you.
We're the shoulder.
We're the
The
shoulder
to cry on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So thanks again for kind of soaking in the energy here. This is getting really exciting here. Everyone's getting ready.
Thunder and
There's
lightning.
media. It's getting. You're my only one. All right. So y'all, see you later, and thanks again for sticking around all this time, and bye-bye.